Hi guys, this is Tara with Gaia Tarot 13, and this is your weekly tarot card forecast for November 19th through November 25th, 2017. As always with the tarot cards, I'm going to pull 3 cards, one for your work and financial life, one for your love and romantic life, and one for your home and family life. And as they are kind of jumping all over me right now, I think they're ready to go. Okay, so in your work and financial life, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You need to ditch the things that aren't working for you. Stop keeping yourself in the state that you currently are in because you think that what you're doing is going to eventually pay off, or something's going to change, or something's going to be different, which is change, right? Like you're holding yourself down by holding on to things that aren't working. You need to just kind of ditch it and say, like, I've tried this. It's not what I wanted it to be. It's not what I thought it was going to be, and let it go and move on to something else. Now, that could be a million things. It is in your work and financial life. So it could be that, like, if your household budget, if you've got a household budget and you've been trying to pay things off in a certain order or allocate funds to certain places, and it just seems like, you know, those debts aren't getting paid down or those bills aren't getting paid off, or you're trying to save for something and it's like, all right, well, I'll just pay off this debt and then I'll use that money from that debt to put in savings. And you've been doing that for a couple months, yet that extra money isn't ever there. Whatever it is, you need to figure out that, or this card is indicating that you figure out that it's not working and you need to do something different. It could be a job. It could be that you've been at a job for a while. Maybe it's either a certain type of career or a certain employment specifically, like a specific employer. And either way, you're like, those aren't working. I never wanted to be a CPA. I always wanted to be an artist. So go be an artist. I mean, that's what you need to do. Being a CPA isn't working. Or, yeah, I really love being a CPA, but I just can't work at this accounting firm anymore. Like, I don't like the way they do business, our personalities don't match. That's fine too. You just need to realize that what you're doing isn't working and let it go. In your love life, we have the Emperor reversed. Okay. You're not the dictator of your relationship. That's just kind of how that's coming out to me. Yeah, sorry. I know that might be harsh for people, but I'm not the kind of girl who gives it nice and easy. You need to realize that if you're in a relationship, it takes 2 people. Now, this can be a romantic relationship. It is in the love section, but it's partnerships in general, right? So there are 2 people in that dynamic, and your thoughts and opinions are not more valid than the other person's thoughts and opinions. So stop trying to trample over them. Sorry, is that too real? You need to remember to act like a partner in a partnership. That's it. That's the big message. I don't have any nicer way to put it. There's no real, like, flowery details I can give you. Just stop trying to dictate what other people do. Stop trying to roll over other people's boundaries. Stop trying to make it like the me show. It's not all about you. You're not the center of attention. If you want this relationship to work, whatever kind of relationship it is, if you want to keep this relationship, if it's important to you, then the other person needs to feel listened to and validated as well. In your home life, we have the Five of Swords upright. This card is talking about winning at all costs. Why are you trying to hurt people? Why are you interested in this right fighting or this winning no matter what. It ties right back into this Emperor card that I was talking about with, you know, your family and your loved ones and your relationships and not trying to make it all about you. This is you saying, or this card is saying, yeah, stop that. You don't need to win at all costs. You don't need to be right just for the fact of being right. And if it's coming up in your home and family, that leads me to believe it's probably tied in a lot to this love card. Your spouse, your kids. And why would you want to hurt those people? Why would you want to win no matter what damage is done? Why would you want to be right no matter how you make that other person feel? Because we don't want to hurt the people we love, right? I mean, our egos want us to be right, but is being right worth hurting the people we love? Is damaging that other person, that relationship with that person, or hurting that person's feeling worth just feeding our ego a little bit? The answer is no. Spoiler, the answer is no. Uh, so it looks like, I mean, I'd love to give you like this big flowery happy message this week, but it's just kind of not there. The message is to work your shit out, pretty much. Like, pay attention to how you act, who you're acting that way towards, and what your underlying motivations are. Why? Why are you acting that way towards that person? Is that person disposable to you, or do you value that relationship? And if you value that relationship, then maybe you should take a different approach to it. I'm going to go back to this work card because this is kind of like, I mean, it's tied in. It's in your work section. I mean, obviously the home and the love are much more connected, but I mean, this is kind of like a good message in general. Drop the stuff that isn't working. And I don't think this Five of Swords is working for you. I don't think this hurting other people so you can win is working for you. So, I mean, the cards are laid out in specific areas of life, but this looks kind of like an overview message in general, like stuff to work on this week. So, however it reads to you, of course, is how it's going to affect you in your daily life. But to me right now, it's saying like, figure out the kind of things that aren't working and then heal them. We are, if you're in North America, we are in Thanksgiving week. And so there's a lot of getting together with family members, and you're supposed to be saying what you're thankful for. But unfortunately, sometimes people get together and old feuds ignite, or there's infighting, or, you know, relative drama. Drama with your relatives. So this is kind of, again, if you're not in North America, sorry, it's probably not like a not specific day, that specific event, but it's still there. This message is still there. Like, don't do any of that stuff. You don't need to hurt people. You don't need to make little jabs at people. It's not doing anyone any good. Just treat other people the way you want to be treated, right? Like, make people feel listened to, respect their different opinions and points of view on life, even if you think they are drastically different than yours. They still have the right to that opinion, and it's founded in something, right? It's rooted somewhere. So try and be respectful this week. That's the big message. I guess that's the big message. Be respectful and treat others well. Thanks, guys. Heavy message. Sorry, not my message. I'm just the one delivering it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is through my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, where I pull a tarot card every day, reading the energy of that specific day. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you next time.